большое, доктор Линкольн.
Thank you very much, Doctor. This is Dennis.
Here in Tripura, I would say, the way the scheduled tribe has been categorized, like 19 scheduled tribe, where in reality there are more than 19 scheduled tribe. Like you will come across, or you might have come across the Tripura, the dominant tribe, but they belong to the Tripuri in terms of scheduled tribe. But they write as Tripura. But in the scheduled tribe, they belong to Tripura. Then again, you might find across Tripura tribe, somebody Tripura, not the state, a particular tribe. Same thing, that Tripura in the scheduled tribe belongs to Tripura. The Reang, in the scheduled tribe, it is Reang. Now, regarding the Reang, in the villages, people will say that, who are you if you are, or what type of tribe do you belong? They will say, BRU. Because they are not accustomed to Reang. It is being referred to the BRU. You cannot say, so are you Reang? But the villagers will say, no, I am BRU. Although in our ST, there is a Reang. So likewise, under Kuti tribe, under Halam tribe, you'll find different other tribe, different languages. Like for instance, under Halam, you'll find the Koloi and the Rupini. What is Koloi and Rupini? Their language is similar to the Burma, Reang, or any other Kauru speaking people. But they be kept under the Halam. But this Halam language is similar to Mizo language of Mizoram. Even the Kuki, their language is somewhat similar to the Mizos or the Mizoram. I'm just taking this example just for understanding purposes. So, a Reang maybe living in the urban area or a rural area, but if we compare them, as a hill tribe, then of course they will say they are Tripuri. Now when they say Tripuri in comparing with the non-tribal community, like the Bengali or the Manipuri. So if you compare with them, then they will say, yeah, we are Tripuri. Although in terms of tribe, they have got different names, like Reang, BRU, or the Burma, or Jomatia, likewise. So, within Tripura, like the Takma, the Mok, again having different language. Now, in Tripura, like Madam has said, like the Tripura Motha. Now, in Tripura Motha, you will see, the species. It is either in Kokborok. Now, that language can be understood only by few tribes, like the Burma, the Reang, the Takma, the Uthoi, the Tripura, the Koloi. So these people, they can somehow understand that language of the political party. So here, the Takma, the Mok, or the Lusai, the Dalong, or the Kuki group, or the this one, all those smart. Okay, so they don't understand this Kokborok. Even the Reang or the BRU, they don't understand the Kokborok. But then, this Kokborok, the way it was being recognized. But for some, they feel like they are not a part of Kokborok. So, only in some cases, they will say, yes, we are Tripuri. But this Tripuri indicates the Burma and the Tripura in terms of scheduled tribe, or as a whole, being the citizen of Tripura. Otherwise, every tribe, they will say, who are you or what tribe do you belong? They will say like, yeah, I'm Burma, I'm Reang, I'm Takma, I'm Mok, I am Utsoy, so on and so forth. Okay, sir.
Спасибо, доктор Линкольн.
Yeah, thank you very much. And the same question, well, a close question, I think. Well, if we think about the structure, the social structure of BRU that existed like 50 years ago, you have given us a list of clans among the BRUs. Were there any marriage patterns among those clans? Some rules. For example, this clan was forbidden to marry girls from that clan, or no limits at all, no restrictions. Was it possible to, no matter what person from this clan, marry no matter who from that clan?
Yes, this is a very important observation. Now, unlike other tribes, like for instance the Deborma, now the Deborma from the Komalpur area, which is in the Dholai area, Dholai district, and the Deborma from the west district of Tripura, they have got difference of tune, just like some Bengali from Noakhali in Bangladesh to Chittagonian in Bangladesh, having that different tune. But unlike those type of tribe, in Reang, irrespective of the 12 clan, the Reang from Mizoram, the Reang from Assam, and the Reang from Tripura, from all the districts in Tripura, the language is same. There is no any deviation of language. So this clan, 12 clan, actually it doesn't differ. I mean, it doesn't bring differences of the tribe of Reang wherever they live in. Because what I have come across is that during the time of Kaskau, this naming or this clan system, it came into being. Like it was said, you know, the Kaskau, being the chief of the BRU, wanted to, you know, identify, you know, living in different area. So people come and show him respect. Some group drop him, you know, a phone. We call it Msoy in our local dialect. So those people or those group or those villagers are known as Molsoy. Another group came, brought some saw, we call it Meska. It said heads. And some brought ring. So we named them, I mean that Kaskau named it differently. Yastam. And then some brought a turtle, Pimayafam. So like this, it is just to identify, you know, those group of people, group, and coming under one chieftainship, this naming has been done. Yes, thus, there is no any difference, except the younger brother of the group. I mean, younger brother of the Reang, it was said, among the group. That is the Utsoy. So it was said, Reang and Utsoy are two brothers. So there is little bits of language difference. It was said, you know, a person coming from the southern part wears a red, you know, garment, lower garment, and a person from the northern part wear a black lower garment. It says like, Dikin Haro Fai Mobile, Karnak Sung Mobile. Here it indicates those Utsoy living in Bandarban region in Bangladesh, southern part, and a Kaskau living in Rangamati, Khagrasori area, northern part, and of course the Tripura, northern part. So our language and Utsoy language, although two brothers from the same stock, little bit of different, but you see the similarities regarding the garment, regarding the ornament, regarding the dialect. But in Tripura, 19 tribes, they have been given a separate tribe. So we're becoming a different tribe. So as such, in terms of clan, there is no any differences of marriage system. Everything is common. Yes, sir.
Большое спасибо, доктор Линкольн. Для нас
Thank you very much, Dr. Lincoln. The data you shared are very important for us so that we can plan our field work much better, and we need to form samples for biological and anthropological research, and samples should be maximum close to the marriage system. If the samples are formed without this data, then we can make mistakes, and that way we cannot study migration, the relations between tribes. Like, for example, today you mentioned the possible origin of BRU, maybe like the southern China or even Mongolia. And we've just returned from an expedition to Mongolia, and we will have data to compare, and probably we will have something to add to the science of physical features of Central Asia and Southern Asia. Also, we conduct paleo and ethnological research. We have information on ancient population of Asia, and that's why we have those questions, and because of like our scientific interests. Thank you. We will ask, maybe someone else has questions. Can you hear me well?
Сейчас у нас есть вопрос от нашего большого.
Now we have a question from our big friend who is present here, and thanks to him we met Dr. Yang. This is Pascal de Dornal. We will give him the floor to ask a question.
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Да, мы слышим.
Yes, we hear you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Master, and I have a question for Dr. Lincoln, sir. It's about the clan only. So, as I have found some data about the clan, Reang clan system, where there are, as per the data, found 17 clans under the BRU community. Whether this clan follows the paternal or maternal lineal relationship, regarding that only I need to ask. The clan system.
Yeah, thank you, Bhaskar. Now, among the Reang, I think some of the earlier scholar or some of the earlier writer, they have mentioned like 17 clan, somewhere 21 clan. But I would like to differ with due respect to all those writers, because whatever I have learned and I have found out, there is only 12 clan among the tribe, or among the BRU. Even Reang is not a part of the clan, because what I found, Reang is name of a person. So it is the Reang who have founded or who have given the 12 name of the clan, and there is no any hard or any binding rule regarding the clan system of the Reang, or regarding belonging to matrilineal or patrilineal or interclan marriage. No, there is no such things among the Reang. So everything is open, everything is free, except that I like to say is that only 12 clan, and there are, let's say, around 6 group. They are of course having the blood. The other 6 are non-blood. Means like Molsoy, that means belonging to fawn, deer, or Nsa, tiger, likewise. And you can say like the yak stam, it's a non-living things. So like living things 6, non-living things 6. I mean, that is being among the Reang clan system. So it is not being ruled by any, I mean, in terms of patrilineal or matrilineal. And it is very simple, that is being followed. And also likewise, even these days also, even present day, till present day, the BRU, they are not being ruled by like, what gender you belong, who you are. Okay, you are Bolsai, you are from the ruling family, you're Apeto, you're down, I mean, you're a lower caste. No, nothing of that. There is no such type of division, social division based on the BRU clan system. So everything is open, everybody is equal, and everybody has got their own rights. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Да, спасибо большое. У нас есть вопрос.
Thank you very much. We have a question in the chat. I will read it in Russian. The question is from Sviatoslav Kaverin, our ethnographist. I've got a question regarding the neck ornaments. Are they still produced from a pure silver or from the cheap coin alloy? Are those neck rings specific or Tripura Reangs, or they are much wider spread like in the east of India? Thank you.
Then earlier it is for pure silver, and it is from the pure coin of British India, like which I have mentioned in my presentation, like it can be of Queen Elizabeth or King George V, because I have got that collection with me too. And these things are being made when the Reang or the BRU have come into contact with the Muslim, because it is the Muslim Bengali who are working in all those metallic work, because these, ornament are being made not by the Reang, but they are being made by the Muslim Bengali. So basically, it is with their contact. But before that, it is only the necklaces, that is being made from the beads, and that beads are a type of, hardened fruit. I cannot just name here, I forgot. But those are the things they wore as a decorative item. And later on, as I have told you, like on the availability of the pure silver and the non-use of those coins, they have been into different decorative, either for the hair or neck or ear, neck, or any parts of the body. But present day, those silver are rarely found, and now they have started using the tip coin or Indian coin, basically Indian coin. They started to wear it, and these things are mainly found among the Reang, especially the Reang women, and they are very much known of wearing all these decorative necklaces. Thank you.
Спасибо, коллеги. В зале есть еще вопросы?
Thank you very much. Are there any more questions? I have two questions. The first question I would like to ask you, Doctor. What is the technologies of the BRU? Can they process metals? And what are the usual traditional materials they used for jewelry, if they had any metals at all? So I will continue later with the second question.
The Reang doesn't have that metal, and they doesn't produce, the metal, as I have told you. Only when they have come into contact with the Bengali, that they learn, to make. It can be either the knife or the spade or the sickle. Even they are not known to this plainland cultivation, cloak cultivation. So earlier, whatever they are doing, they are depending upon, with the bamboo.
Yes, thank you very much. And my second question.
Традиционный образ жизни, о котором вы рассказывали в лекции.
Well, you have described the traditional way of living in your lecture. Is it typical for the modern BRU? And how often the BRU use the traditional bamboo, for example, materials in their everyday life? Do they wear the traditional clothes? live in traditional buildings.
The present day, the tradition that we can find is only the lower garment, which we call it runai, and of course the risa. It is still common. Other, even the necklaces are not commonly in use present day, except in the villages, except in the rural area. Necklaces they still wear it. Otherwise, they started to discard. And regarding different material, bamboo-based material is still used. Although in modern day, like for instance, soda, or to make a curry, a type of what do you call it, bread, to cook a bamboo soup. Those soda earlier, or even in the village area present day, they still make with a bamboo tray. I mean bamboo pot, and from the ash of a certain bamboo or certain tree, from the ash they make it the flue. And the women used to wash their hair even with that. They don't need any shampoo here. And even to smoke also, they still use the bamboo pipe. So those who are not accustomed to modern day cigarette or any other, they still smoke the bamboo pipe. And then almost everything is a bamboo base, even in this modern days also. So except living in the urban area or the rural area, they're still depending on the bamboo for almost everything, be it in the social, say for instance during the marriage system, all the decoration, all the decorative thing, even the items in the marriage system are also available in the nature. So that is still going on. Even those people living in the urban, those who are educated, wanted to keep the relation with the tradition. They still use this traditional methods of marriage system or pouring of a holy water, even present day, and all those decoration, and even the funeral which I have told you, it is still going on. There is nothing new on the modern world which they have used. They still go on using the traditional methods like bamboo base. Okay.
Спасибо большое.
Thank you very much.
Тоже воспользуюсь.
I would like to use my position of facilitator and ask another question for you. So you mentioned the June,
Действует программа помощи племенам.
the traditional way of agriculture. But as far as we know, from the 1970s and 1980s, the government tries to use more modern ways of agriculture. So what can you say about the modern, the contemporary state of affairs? Are there many who still use the traditional ways of agriculture?
Yeah. Now actually, most of the BRU earlier who have been residing in the hillock area, because earlier one BRU family will be residing in a one hill range. Another family will find another hill range. But to bring a development by the government, like road, water supply or electricity, it becomes very difficult. So they are made to settle in a compact area or just below the hillock, so that developmental work can be done. And they are made accustomed to wetland or plainland cultivation in place of zoom or in place of.
It seems like we don't have any more questions for Dr. Reang. So, Doctor, thank you very much for this marvelous lecture and for the discussion that we have enjoyed quite a lot. And now I would like to have some conclusion, probably. And maybe one of our specialists will present it.
As today's are very important because we can discuss real situations, real people, real problems, research starts with the small problems, and there is no good research without small problems. So again, thank you so much, everyone.
Дорогой доктор Линкольн, в своем заключении я лишь выражу глубочайшее
Dear Dr. Lincoln, as I conclude, I want to thank you for your work, for the lecture, for the material, for the discussion which was initiated and which we happened to participate in. And I hope that's going to be a basis for the further collaboration, because we're really interested in northern eastern India, and because we're interested in it in biological sense, in socio-economic sense, and we would like to collaborate with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ну, спасибо, тогда заканчиваем. Всем спасибо за внимание.
Thank you for your attention. Then we're finishing our Q&A session.
Можно отключаться.
Now you can disconnect because we've finished.